find dirt itself bleak, hard, and intimidating. I do not like getting engrossed in it, especially because there is always that 20% chance there is manure in it. And to put it frankly, dogs like to poo on it. But seeds need to be. Seeds crack open and produce the contents of what could be fruitful under dirt. Even when it turns into a tree, it still needs to remain rooted in dirt. Otherwise, it becomes dead. When I think of dirt, I think of weakness. I think of struggles. You know those things we call dirty and we don't want to make contact. Coming to university, I carried a lot of fear, especially fear of failing. So I tried to run away from some of my weaknesses, such as my organization skills and revision skills, by not confronting them. However, this made me feel trapped, stuck, and unable to escape what I thought had to be my reality. What I thought had to remain a dirty mess that I didn't want to touch. How often do you run away from your emotions, responsibilities, or try to shove away the weight you carry? Do you know that by doing so, you're stopping yourself from growing? What if I told you that dirt won't hurt you when Jesus is a shell around you, when he can cover you and create a cocoon around you and prepare you like a seed germinates in dirt? In the Bible, God's book, there is a man called Saul. Saul kept avoiding becoming a better person. He would not confront the inner conflict that resulted in him committing murder. However, when Saul was traveling on the dirty, dusty road Damascus, he was on his way to kill more people. A light appeared from heaven and flashed around him. After Saul was surrounded, he fell to the ground, and Jesus told him to get up and go. He had to acknowledge his dirt, to be taken from his lowest place so that Jesus could help him grow and move forward from all that he struggled with. However, Jesus did not want him to forget and move forward from all of this alone again. So, Saul became blind. I know you're thinking that sounds awful. Hear me out, please. Jesus did not want him to operate by what he knew, but by what Jesus knew. He wanted to make a point about how essential it was for Saul to have blind faith. Moreover, in the same moment, Jesus said Saul needed to learn to suffer for his name. Meaning, suffer to become more and more like him. God wants us to meet him and become as great as he is. But we are talking about the only living God here, so it's going to be a journey. A journey where through our suffering we can become strong, where through our weakness we learn to prosper, and that when we surrender to God, put our faith in him, we can burst in our weaknesses, celebrate our obstacles. That's why Jesus meets Saul on a dusty road. Jesus wanted Saul to push out into the dirt, to get up and grow from it. Get up and grow. I'm not saying if you follow Jesus, soon even stepping on poo will seem like a blessing. I'm communicating that we should learn to stop looking at the dirt through our ordinary eyes, but see through Jesus' eyes, to see how Jesus wants us to confront our weaknesses and become stronger through him. How he wants us to climb our obstacles and become stronger because of them. The trials themselves are not good. What's good is what God can do through you. If only you surrender to him and allow him to help you face them. Because God doesn't want you to stay stuck. Because once you let go, Jesus will help you realize your fears aren't powerful enough to stop you. If you surrender to Jesus, he'll make what seemed invincible, scary, tough, your testimony.